Hello Year 8, it's Mr. Mitchell here, and you are now ready to move on to the next section of your global learning. The title for today is Should We Always Believe What We Hear? Your lesson objectives: all of you will be able to use predictions to complete an anticipation grid about popular truths and myths. Most of you will be able to skim, read and pick out information from sources independently, and some of you will be able to formulate your own opinions based on what you have learned in relation to common myths and truths. Your first task today is to click on the link to the YouTube video. This video is on fake news. I'd like you to watch the video and then record down any notes you want in relation to fake news, and then think about any famous examples you can think of fake news. You can do this in your books or use the notes section on the PowerPoint by here to complete your notes. Hopefully now you've got a better understanding of fake news and also the importance of carrying out research. You can see here there's some quotes, some saying we need to develop Antarctica because otherwise we'll run out of oil to power our cars and machinery. Other people saying global warming is a phenomenon made up by the Chinese to ruin the American industry. We're told these things often by the world media or leaders of certain countries. We should always do our own research and make up our own minds, particularly in recent months with recent events. There's been lots of what people have deemed fake news in relation to COVID-19, whether that's causes, symptoms or treatments for COVID-19. And so this is something that you need to be mindful of in terms of finding out the truth, and making sure that you are finding out accurate information, not just based on an article shared online or what somebody sent you over social media. For your second task today, you will see on the following table a list of statements. I would like you to tick whether you think they are true or false. So all you need to do is go through the table and tick true or false. So I would like you now to go through the table and look at each statement. Is it true or is it false? So global warming, is real? True or false? And all you simply need to do is put a tick or a cross in whichever one you think it relates to. For task 3 now, I'd like you to read the information that's going to come in the following slides, and I'd like you to add in any information and check if your prediction was correct. Were you right or wrong? Is it true or is it false? Add in any important information you find to the table. For the first box on global warming, you should have enough information from the work we've completed to explain obviously whether that's true or false. Now, the next one you need to look at is the moving of stones without anybody touching them. So if you read through this information, you can pause the video at this point and obviously get an understanding of how this could be true or false, and the reasons for it. So read through it and add in any important information. Once you've completed the previous slide, you now need to read through this slide on the glowing seas. So pause the video, read through the information and add in any important information that you think is relevant. The next section is on the Rainbow Lakes. Again, read through the information, add in what you feel is relevant. A phrase that we're very familiar with in Wales: it's raining cats and dogs. So read through the information and see whether this statement is true or false and what important information you can gather from here. The next box to fill in is the tsunamis in Japan. So read through the information about tsunamis and their causes and see which one is true or false. The next information you need is related to witches and witchcraft. So read through the information about witches and witchcraft and complete the box. Finally, read through the information on the invention of the light bulb and complete the box on this section. To finish today's lesson, I'd now like you to write down 3 things you've learned that you didn't know, 2 questions you still have in relation to facts and myths, and write down 1 thing you already know previously. I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson and found some interesting information. We'll be using this to move forward in our learning. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.